Hey guys, let's pull some cards, see what we got today. Let's see what we've got. What does Spirit want you to know? Spirit, what do we have today? What do we have for the collective today? Okay. Some dishonesty, guys. This has been in the collective left and right. Left and right. By lying, I ripped this apart. By lying, I ripped this apart. Goodness. Guilty. This person's feeling guilty for lying about something. You have someone in your energy that is guilty of lying. I feel pain from the damage I've caused. This person does have major guilt over this situation, whatever it is, and it's eating them up. This is really, they are trying to heal, though. They are trying to heal at this point. They may have made some really bad decisions. This Chaser card came out too, so what I'm getting off these cards is this. You couldn't get a square answer from this person to save your life. No, they may have lied more than they told the truth, okay? And they know that. They know that. And this person was probably very conflict avoidant and did not know how to tell the truth because they thought they were going to really piss you off, make you yell, scream, because the toxicity is what they're used to, okay? Even if that's not your demeanor, nor have you ever treated them that way, they still felt that giving you honesty would set you off. At best, and at worst, it would ruin everything between you. And I guess they thought that being silent and deluding you, thinking that you didn't know they were lying would have been a better option. They would be wrong, real wrong. But that said, this person is trying to learn different ways, learning to be healthier and not toxic. It feels to me like this person truly and genuinely grew up in an environment where they had to lie because there were going to be severe consequences if they didn't. You could have chased this person and tried to explain why, things would be better if they would just come towards you. And to no avail. And you should never have to do that. Okay? Never. I don't care if the person's conflict avoidant and avoidant attachment type. It doesn't make any difference. It was time to say goodbye. You walked because you were tired of being the chaser. And at some point, you learned your value. Because this person was acting like a total jackass. And you were going around in circles with this person, cycle after cycle, lesson after lesson. But what I will say about this is, from this, you most likely learned a lot about yourself, right? Your self-worth. Maybe you had a glow up. Positive things came from this for you. The lessons that came from these cycles with this person were very valuable to you, very, very valuable to you. Maybe they even set you on a journey toward your life purpose, okay? I would venture to say. But you decided that you wanted off the merry-go-round, okay? The Ferris wheel was making you sick. The round and round, back and forth, nothing ever changing, come back in and out, hot and cold. They could ghost, go away, and come back and act like nothing ever happened, Who does that? An avoidant personality type does that. And all the while, they wanted you to be solid over here and faithful while they're out running the streets and being for the damn streets, if I am being perfectly honest. This possibly caused you, though, to learn and get in very good tune with your spiritual gifts. Intuition, knowing that this person wasn't being honest, right? It probably triggered that intuition like, yo, this person isn't telling the truth. Red flag, red flag, red flag. And we all have it. But sometimes it takes dealing with a shady person to really open up that third eye. You know, that and other things. Meditation and having to calm yourself down because you're frustrated as crap. You know what I mean? And this person likely frustrated you like crazy. You know, you could have gone through some things with them. This says fake news. Perhaps this person went through a pregnancy scare with somebody during the situationship, relationship, whatever, you know, but it's us talking about, I just fell on the floor. Ow. Damn. 555 on the clock as I'm looking up, bumping my head. This is fake news, though. Your person, you know, could have been with somebody who tricked them into freaking being into a situation, or staying in a situation because they claimed that they were pregnant when they were not. But at that point, they kind of were already in it. They were shady as hell. But now they're looking back at their memories of you, right? They're feeling like total crap. They're totally feeling like doo-doo over here. Thinking about the memories that you guys had, knowing they were a shady ass, stuck in their feelings. With the funeral card, what I'm feeling like, they're like, oh crap, it's too late. I've screwed this up so bad, there's just no recovering from this. Right? Bottom of the deck. They wanted it their way. They were selfish, stubborn, arrogant, and they had a huge ego. Huge pride, huge ego. You know? They were used to people chasing their butt. And finally, when you walked away and learned that you had some value and some self-worth, they were like, whoa, I'm not used to people doing that. People chase me. People run after me. Keep it. No thanks. Don't want it. Not interested. No thank you. And you just put your foot down and boundaried up because, yeah, it was time. Time to stop tolerating the nonsense because you're worth way more than that. So, let's see. I'm going to pull, let's see what I want to do here. I think I want to pull some tarot and see. This person, I can tell you right now, because this person is feeling like crap about this, they're feeling the strong guilt for the dishonesty and all the crap that there's a lot more to this situation that you don't know about. I promise. I promise. Hell, this person could have gone off and gotten married on you and you didn't even know it. Had a whole family over here and you didn't even know. You may have sent some stuff, but there's far more, and they've deceived you in far more ways than you're even aware. But this is eating at them. Let's see what they plan on doing about that. Because honestly, they feel with this funeral card that shit is over. It's over and there's no coming back from it. That you have completely shut the door on them. And some of you may have. You know, perhaps you're seeing other people and you found a relationship that you are happy with and, you know, someone is treating you correctly. Or, you know, for others, I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. I can see it in the... For some of you, you're working on your independence, your legacy. You're building a whole empire. You know, you're getting in tune with yourself and you're being led by spirit to do things that are going to drive you into a space where you are going to help other people. And what you've learned is this. I'll let the tarot down for a minute. I'm feeling really deeply called to tell you that you will go far. Very far. But if you are called into a space where you are helping others heal, what you cannot do is have an unhealthy relationship with anybody. So that means that you have to walk away from things that no longer serve, no matter whether it's family, friends, toxic. I don't care if it's older children and they're just ridiculous. No. You can do your best. I mean, for family and things that people that you have to be around, you know, limit access Is all, I mean, what I can tell you. But you cannot go into a healing modality to try and help other people when your life's jacked up. When you have a partner who's lying over here and doing shady shit, no. What are you going to teach people? How are you going to feel? What is your energy going to feel like? You're bringing your energy over here trying to help these people do something, and you have a partner that's being shady in the background. And you're sitting here and your energy is giving off, I'm worried, I can't trust this person. No. If, like me, you're being called into the healing arts, I am taking a hypnotherapy class. I will eventually be offering retreats to help people get over childhood traumas. I'm going through it myself. I am presently in counseling and hypnotherapy. So I am going over those limiting beliefs, but what I cannot have is a partner in my realm that won't heal, that wants to remain goofy. Because no, you have to grow up, you have to heal, you have to help me build this empire. If you're going to be aligned with me in any which way, shape, or form, Spirit says those things have to change. They have to die. So if this were my situation here, that would have to be either A, left in the past, or B, that person would have to be shedding all the bull crap. They would have to be in counseling, doing what, evolving, period. No room for if, ands, or buts. No more excuses. No, none of it. So anybody in my arena, no, you got to go. You cannot come in. You may not pass my threshold if you cannot heal yourself. Get it together. Time to grow up. That type of thing. Don't have time nor space for it. So, let's go on with the tarot. What does this person plan on doing? Because in the meantime, you're building your empire. You are becoming successful. You're achieving things. You're self-sufficient. You're all those things with the Nine of Pentacles for sure. So let's see. What does the collective's person plan on doing? The shady person. Are they planning on coming correct? Whoa. They're leaving ways of the past behind. That's beautiful. That's very beautiful. They are going to collaborate with you. They know that they have to come in. They are making plans for the future, for growth. They're gaining confidence, foresight. They're leaving behind the pettiness, the possessive behaviors, the insecurities, the miserliness, the breadcrumbing. They're going to leave that behind. And they're leaving toxic BS in the past with the Six of Cups reverse. That is absolutely beautiful. And Ace of Wands, a passionate new beginning, is what they want. 13 on the 13 is the number of alphabet, and the Ace of Cups. Nice. So, yeah, 13 is the number that my name starts with in the alphabet. Cool. Anyway, I hope that helps, guys. That was wonderful. And 1333, manifest what you want, because we're in a new moon cycle here on the 24th. And then we also have 8/8 portal coming up again. In the year of the snake, we're transforming stuff around here. So I don't know a whole lot about it, but there are people out there who do specialize in that. So anyway, I hope this helps. Take care, everyone. Bye.